some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight. Didn't follow my dreams, and now I'm losing sleep. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the ride. You will make it in time. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen
What's up everyone? I hope you can hear me. I'm not wearing a microphone today because I'm doing handstand push-ups on the wall and my shirt keeps coming up and the mic keeps falling off. So here we are. Hope you can hear me and starting to warm up now.
We can basically hear you if you yell. Good morning, tribe. Welcome to your Thursday workout. We're getting the warm-up underway. Rad's back in front of the mic, and I am back behind the microphone where I belong. Because I get to sit back, chillax, drink my coffee, and now I get to watch Rad squirm. Yes, a little treat for you all. Rad's doing the workout with his shirt off. Why not? If I look like that, I would too, except I need a tan. We are into the eccentric handstand, or the most elevated pike push-up you can get. So that is why Rad is not wearing a t-shirt or a microphone, because they just keep falling off him. So, you know, don't fight it. Yeah, if we haven't met, my name is Will Purcell. I'm the coaching manager here at Unity, and that is Rajan, one of the co-founders of the UMS movement system. And we've got Richie the Rig also behind the decks, giving us the visuals and the sweet tunes, and Yanni is at home with the kids. So it's just the three of us today. Give a few little shout outs. Good morning, Paul Lou. Good morning, Felixion. Diane Norbury is in the house. Ivy TT is here. G'day, Ivy. Patricia Sturbies. G'day. Simon Morgan. Lee Clark. Andy Lawson. Alistair Bell. Big L is in the house. Lee Clark, let us know how you're going with these pike push-ups or these handstand push-ups. I reckon you'd be smashing these. Paul Lou saying, we're starting with shirtless Rad today, huh? Jeremy's going to have a great day today. Yes, today is one of those days that Jeremy is just going to be thankful. Good morning, Scott Rowan. Got 1,000 thumbs up there. And good morning, Lucy Marsh Wakefield and partner Andy. Small tribe, but a solid tribe. I'm sure you're all doing the warm-up right now, so I will not egg you on too much, but we have 20 watching with 14 likes. So when this warm-up is done, please hit that like button and hit the share button as well. For those of you in Sydney, not long now. Not long until the restrictions ease a little. And I tell you what, when we're back in the gym and when you're out there socializing, whatnot, and all the guys and gals at the pubs are thinking, wow, that guy's really jacked, you are not going to regret having done all of these at-home workouts. That's what discipline is all about. I read something this morning, a little quote this morning. It was, little accumulated progress equals a big result in the end. You know what I mean? And we are almost at that result. Now, good. Lee Clark is saying, still getting the 1 rep max with the full handstand push-up. Shoulders are having huge weeks lately with this Plus Wednesday. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad I only had to do 2 sessions this week. Good morning, Daljit. Thank you for tuning in. Ooh. On a completely random note, my phone just lit up to give me a notification that I have a new like on Tinder. Who gets on Tinder at 7:30 in the morning? That's even too early for me. I mean, I'd jump on at 8 o'clock, or as soon as the stream ends. Oh. I'm drinking some straight black coffee, tribe, because I am doing this intermittent fasting, not eating between 10 and 6, and it's just a real kick in the guts to try to get used to black coffee when you drink mochas like I usually do. And before you tease me about drinking mochas, do you like chocolate? Do you like coffee? Well, then slap them together. It's delicious. Good morning, Declan Lee. Good morning, Max Silva. Max, you definitely don't want to miss the Monday, Thursdays, seeing how far your handstand push-ups are coming. hope you are all enjoying phase 8. We are now just over halfway through week 2, meaning that next week is the week that neurologically should have all the pathways started to be built or pretty set in stone. You'll feel very confident through the movements, hopefully, in terms of coordination. And next week is the last week that you can give it your absolute maximal effort. And then we're into deload work again. It's good fun seeing how fast the phases go through, but how quickly you can progress as well. Of course, Rad is into core activation at the moment. Some positioning drills going on for you.
Alright, we're into a couple of warm-up reps for the high push-up, or handstand push-up. The regress version of your 1 RM. One after a couple of reps.
Just doing some regressed versions of your 1RM tribe, in case you can't hear. Especially when you're doing these 1 rep maxes, that warm-up has to be on point. Too easy. These are some wicked funky tunes this morning, Richie. A little bit trippy. Just doing a couple of reps of the row now tribe, the towel row. Having had to do a few of the at-home workouts myself for y'all, you have inspired me to turn up the dial of intensity on my pulling movements. So I'm now doing chin-ups on the ropes, so you can see just behind Rad there, because I couldn't keep up with any of you. My grip strength is too weak.
Alright. Let's get ready.
Alrighty, try. We're going to get ready for that handstand push-up or the pike push-up or your version of. Good morning, Gemma Loffren. Gemma, I saw your Instagram post last night of you cooking ramen. How good. I love ramen. Let me know if you've had Rio's over in Crow's Nest. They're really good.
Right. Here we go.
Vinny Brown is off to kick some butt at Taekwondo, but saying g'day. He's going to hit this in the morning. Good luck, Vinny. Go get him. Here we go, tribe. Nice and tight. Let's get really strong through that core. Make sure you're getting the hips tight, belly button squeezed in, feet together. Super slow on the way down. Donk. Very good. Of course, we're not worried about the tempo of these exercises, but you're gonna have to do them a little bit more slowly just to make sure you can maintain control. Especially when the 1 rep maxes, you may as well try to make them last as long as you can. As long as you can maintain that throughout the entire workout, of course. Now we're into some pancake with rotations. Probably a good thing I didn't do this one, tribe. I would need to be sitting on a wooden box for this. How do we reckon Rad's looking, tribe? A lean, mean fighting machine. certainly bulked up a fair bit in lockdown. Have you? Bum, bum, bum. Getting ready for our single arm row pull up. Row pull up. Row. Row. Row your single arm towel rows. What do we start with when we do any pulling movement? We start with our shoulder blades. Now to really turn these up, you'll notice if you have a look at Rad on camera, he's holding all the way down the bottom of his towel and his feet are as close to his wall as he can get. That is going to make it as hard as possible. You got that little pause at the top. Shoulder blade is retracted the entire time and it stays retracted. Pausing just before the elbow straightens, then the elbow, then the shoulder. A boom! How good. Yeah. Paul Lou is saying Rad looks like the dude from Free Guy. That made him happy. Where did you watch Free Guy? What did you watch that on? I'm gonna have to look it up. Paul, let me know where I can watch Free Guy. Kurt Dyer is in the house. Howdy, partners. Howdy. Thank you for joining us, Kurt. Hey Kurt, where's David Good these days? Is he still jumping on the live streams? I'm sure I haven't missed him in the comments. We're into the Minotaur stretch. It's a really big forward lunge onto that front foot. You can see Rad's hamstring and calf are basically squeezing together. But then the real kicker is your back knee, if it's touching the ground, drive your heel backwards. And you're gonna start to feel that stretch through that hip flexor. I'm incredibly tight, and I was even worse when I first started here. So I used to have to elevate my front foot on the height of a bench or one of our wooden boxes here, or even just something like the step that we were using yesterday in the workouts. So if you've got a step at home or a little stool, you can do that, and it's a little bit easier to help you get it right, a little bit more manageable, and it's not as tiring. So you'll probably enjoy it a little bit more. And if you enjoy it more, you'll probably do it more and stay consistent. But of course, then if it gets too easy, you lower that front foot. Good morning, Erland.
Alright, 40 seconds, everyone.
We've got 40 seconds until the start of our 5-rep round, tribe. Kurt Dyer said that Dave Good is just about to move cities and start a new job.
20 seconds.
Not that that's an excuse to not be following the Supreme team here at Unity. My man, 100%.
10 seconds.
I hate moving. God, with a passion. Alrighty, tribe, here we go. And we're on. We're into our 5-rep max of our pike push-up variation. Making sure that when you come down, your head is traveling forward and your elbows are staying over your wrists. Pull those elbows in nice and tight to the ribs. And stay up on those toes. Hiya. Very good. That's good to know, Kurt. I did email David yesterday just for a bit of a catch up, see how he's going with it, but I won't expect to hear from him this week then. Moving houses is a pain. I've lived in my house now, it'll be 11 years in December. I don't own, I just rent. Paulo's gonna hook us up with some Free Guy on USB. My man indeed. Alrighty, tribe, getting ready for our 5-rep max of the one arm towel rows. Here we go. Sounds a bit like Banger Boys in the background, pumping you up for your Thursday morning. I'm sure you've all gotten a lot better at this exercise, tribe. This is a killer. Make sure you're staying strict with yourself. We start and finish with the scapula always. Retract. Pull. We've got a pause at the top. We've got a pause just before our elbow straightens, and then make a real effort to straighten the elbow and then release the shoulder blade, not both at the same time. Like I mentioned before, Rad holds the towel in a different position and has his feet in a different position. When he's changing the intensity of this exercise, you can too. If you feel that you're getting 5 reps, but you're not getting them with quality, make it just that fraction easier and focus on the technique. That was a long 5 reps. Let it all out, Rad. You don't have a mic on, you can swear. "28 watching with 21 likes, tribe. If you like what you see, and surely you do, please hit that like button and share that stream with all your friends. You can send the stream to them individually, but hey, it's easier to just share it straight to your socials. LinkedIn, Facebook. I think you can share to Reddit these days. I am not tech savvy. Lock, pull, pause. Slow on the way down, keeping control. Ooh. Hooly dooly. That's some tough stuff right there. Lee Thompson has written in, "Good morning everyone, just popping in, having finished the workout to say hey and also give that like button a scratch." My man, give it a good old scratch. Scratch it up. Real good. Thank you, Lee. "29 watching, 22 likes. That extra like there being from Lee. Right, try. We've got a little bit of time before we jump into these 1 rep round again. How much time we got, Rad? 5 seconds, tribe. Let's get ready. Here we go. Let's control that eccentric. Let's make it as slow as you can. Squeeze every bit of effort out of this. Glutes are switched on. Ooh. Came down fast in that one. Wouldn't be surprised if Rad's a little bit gassed. He does come in, he starts training before these workouts. He's got his shit that he's got to get done. He's got to get his rehab in, he's got to get his training that he's got for Rory Gold. So, what, you reckon you're already 30 minutes into this by the time we start? An hour?
2 hours?
2 hours? Holy dooly. My entire sessions don't take that long unless half of it's on my phone.
Maybe an hour and a half because I'm meditating. Read my affirmations first, an hour and a half.
Ah, cool. Rad was saying that he meditates first, does some positive affirmations, then gets into his training. Speaking of positive affirmations, I have certainly learnt myself a lot about positive thinking. I'm not the type of guy that will stare in the mirror and tell me I can do it and whatnot, but I had practiced a lot of positive thinking over this lockdown, and now I am going to reap the rewards this Friday, as it is the 1st of October, and I can finally have a drink. Really slow on these rope rows, tribe. Whew. Working on that grip. Bring out the iron fists. Holding, holding. UBOT. How good. Yes, this Friday marks 3 months of not drinking for me. I remember going on a lot about it at the start of this lockdown because I was on my high horse all the time, and I still am. But I am definitely ready to break that fast. I'll probably have half a beer and faint, but looking forward to it. But yeah, setting little goals for myself throughout lockdown, really focusing on my training, setting goals as well that lockdown helped with, like not drinking and training more. Some weeks I was in here training 6 days a week, which is unlike me. Those goals that lockdown helped really gave me a much more positive outlook on the weeks that were continuing to add up for this lockdown. So it didn't seem as bad, and I've got to say I dealt a lot better with this lockdown than the last one, and really realised that that decision is on us. That's something that we need to work on. It's not easy, but it's like anything. It's like training. You put the effort in and you see the results. We've got a golden cross, 25 watching, 25 likes. EOBOT. We need little meow 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 sound effects every time we hit a golden cross. Alright, taking a deep breath in, tribe. We're going to get ready for our 5-round max. Brad's going to start a little bit earlier, tribe. I suggest you stick with him. So what that's going to allow him to do is have a little longer rest after these 5-rep maxes for his 1-rep max. So if you want to keep up with Brad, here we go. Remember, tribe, I have been seeing a few of the videos going into the online coaching group. The most common issue here is that people aren't corkscrewing their hands into the ground, and as they push up, they come back on their feet, or they don't stay right up on their toes. Try to stay right up on your toes for the pike push-ups, whichever variation you're doing, except for the handstand, of course. Pancake with rotations. Lots of rotational mobility through this phase. This one, the Cossacks with rotations yesterday. Of course, we have these on Monday as well. It's good stuff. Alrighty, here we go. 5 reps for the towel row. Keep it all together, tribe. Let's go. Starting and finishing with the scapular movement. Trying to not let your torso twist as well. Now that you're starting to get a bit more tired, it's easier to let the shoulders fall out of alignment. Make sure those shoulders don't twist, those hips don't twist. We picked that up very clearly on the microphone. Classic. Here we go. If you thought that was it though, next arm. Let's rock and roll. Good stuff, tribe. Keep it going. Hips square, shoulders square, starting and finishing with the shoulder blades. Keeping all those things in check. Then we work on the tempo. We work on the pauses to turn it up to that 5 rep max. Mother of God.
Oh God.
Pardon me, tribe. Now, good. Into the Minotaur stretch now. I know those arms are hurting, those lats are a burning, but jump straight into the stretch and you will be recovering. Swapping legs. And of course we started that 20 seconds early so we could have a little bit more recovery now. So hopefully we'll feel a bit better for our final 1 rep max round. No thanks. Alrighty, tribe. Suck them in deep. We're gonna have to get ready for this. Y'all ready for this? Deep breaths, visualizing success. There's the buzzer. Here we go. Let's get it. Get that bread. Oh, holy dooly. All right, we're right up the wall. Feet, heels together, squeezing the feet together. Glutes switched on, core on, nice and tight. Nice and slow. Yes. That was better. Lots of control going on there. Whew. Pancakes with rotation. You just imagine, try to make the biggest pancake you'd want to have for breakfast, and then you drizzle that syrup all over it with the rotations. Delicious. Tell you what, tribe, when these restrictions ease and the gym opens back up and we have people in, We're going to be pumping some mad tunes and we're going to be pumping them loud. It's going to be like a party in here. A really big, hot, sweaty party with masks on. How good. Alrighty, starting to get ready for our 1 rep max for the towel row. Here we go, tribe. We're into it. The hardest variation you got. If you feel like it's your grip that's holding you back the most here, that is okay, because it'll be a little bit easier for the back, but that means you can keep that technique. And then we manipulate the tempo to really turn it up on the lats and all those movers. Boom. They are not fun. Not fun at all, not one iota. It is a Minotaur. That's another really good movie, Role Models, with Paul Rudd and Sean William Scott. That's a classic. And the guy who plays Charles Boyle out of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Son Norbury has just written in, doing all my pike push-ups off a 24-inch box. I'm just trying to get my hands and feet closer together for 1 rep max. Is that okay?
Of course. I mean, we need a video. We can't, honestly can't coach people based on what you tell us, because it's not, you know, like when you describe something, you're basically describing that you understand the theory of what you should be doing. And yeah, the theory is great, but it's not about that. It's about whether you're doing it, whether you're actually doing it the right way with the right cues. And the only way we can tell that is by watching a video. Can't tell that by a description.
Just in case you couldn't hear that, Diane, we were saying, yeah, the theory's good, keep it up. The best way to tell would be to see a video of you doing them. Tribe, we're just jumping into our last and our 6th and final round. Pike push-ups. Here we go. 5 rep max. Yeah, Diane, it'd be great to see a video of that. But keep up what you're doing. It sounds really good. I assume, and I'm now just thinking off the top of my own head, in the very top position with your feet up in the box, if you're getting way too close, if your hands are getting too close to your feet, you're going to know about it. It's just going to be really, really hard to perform the exercise. Talking about hard exercises, tribe, let's go, keep pushing it out. You!
Oh, no, come on.
Yeah. You're doing well, tribe. There's a lot of sets in this workout, and we've got one more proper exercise. Hard working, sweat inducing, heart pumping exercise left for it. The towel rows, it's also the worst one. Diane, are you on the UMS online coaching group? Or are you just following along with these at-home workouts on the YouTubes? If you're not, feel free to take a video of your pike push-ups, off the 24-inch box, and send it to me at will@unitygym.com, and I would love to have a look at it for you.
And I posted to the Movement Mastermind group.
Ah, the Movement Mastermind group, yeah, put it in there. Yeah, chuck it on the UMS Movement Mastermind group, and that way we'll be able to have a look. Keep going, tribe. We are on the towel rows. Last round of these. This is where if you're going to fail with the technique, if you're going to fail with the tempo or not quite get all the reps, you only get 4. This is the round to do it in.
Oh God.
Yeah. These are brutal, tribe. Last arm, here we go. Keep it all together, you know those cues. Keep everything square. Start and finish, controlled with the scapula.
Ah.
Keep it up, almost there, tribe, keep going.
Oh God.
You. Good work, tribe. Minute or stretch to go, and then we're done with our primaries. There goes that buzzer. Great stuff, tribe. These workouts are not easy. They never are. If they were easy, everyone would be doing it.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, getting ready for our subs, tribe. Grab yourself a quick drink if you need it. Not too much though. Kurt Dyer is saying sick tunes, flutes for the win. There's a little shout out to all you flutists out there. I don't think that sentence has ever been said. But yes, these are some pretty sweet tunes. Paul was saying, my arms are getting a heap sick pump today. Hell yeah. And it's only going to get heaps sicker. We've got our push-ups and we've got our pull-ups.
Here we go.
Let's go, tribe. Rad is doing 1 1/4. Remember, you may do your variation, but keep it under control. Really take note of the variation that you're doing today. And next week, the week where we really turn that dial of intensity and effort up to the max, you can try for the next variation above that. Of course, if you're checking all the boxes off that list. Really working on and making sure that you're getting full depth through these push-ups and that they start with you holding a plank, keeping that core under control. If your hips are touching the ground first, then you ain't.
Oh,
You!
oh God.
Remember as well, these parallettes that are out there, tribe, you don't need to be using them. Rad is just using these for a little wrist injury he's got. If you have parallettes at home though, they are a good way of helping you increase the range of the push-up. You can get more depth into it. That's always a good fun way to change up push-ups. Now we're into the hero stretch. In the hero stretch, if you can feel it in your lower back, you might be cranking and just twisting through the hips a bit too much. See if you can really pull the belly button in and squeeze your bum. Squeeze your bum tight and you'll feel that more into the quads and the hip flexors. Paulo, I'm looking forward to seeing how much of a sick arm pump you'll have when you're wearing our Unity Gym t-shirts, because that's what we're talking about. Paul came in yesterday to have a look at a few pieces of merch, size himself up. Soon he's going to be repping our gear. And soon in the gym as well. Yeah, good. Ooh, little fancy. Alrighty, tribe. Here we go. Rad is feeling it today. Here we go, tribe. Into our tail pull-ups. Initiate with the shoulder blades. You can get up as high onto your toes as you can. That is how you make these harder for you. By the end of these, you might just be standing flat-footed. That's cool too. As long as that technique is good and you're giving it your all. Good work, tribe. Keep it going. All the way up. Good control. Paul Lewis said, I've got 2 mediums in case I bust the sleeves off one after we get back into the gym. My man. Good stuff.
At least you're prepared, Paul.
Paul's always prepared. Apologies if I butcher this last name, but we've got William Arinatiwe. Yeah, I definitely butchered that. Good morning, William. Thanks for jumping on. He's saying hello, members. William, let us know where you're from, where you're tuning in from, and if this is your first time, welcome to the tribe. Kurt Dyer is also saying, love the videos this week, you guys, posted on back and shoulder pain. Tips and advice we can all benefit from. 100%, Kurt.
Thanks, mate.
That back pain is so common. I think one of Yanni's emails was saying around 70 to 80% of people out there will get back pain at some point in their lives. And it's something like a simple fix, like doing the right stretches, strengthening the right muscles, because it can be caused just from sitting down for too long. And shoulder pain, you've got to have those shoulders working properly.
Okay. Here we go.
Into the next round, tribe. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Push-ups. And we're on. Tight core. Feet together. Heels squeezing together will also help switch the glutes on. That will radiate through the body. Keep that taut kinetic chain. Taut. And then we push up your bodies off the ground. Yes. Nice one, tribe. How many reps are you guys getting at home with that one? With these supplementaries, one will be aiming for around that, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 mark. But if you're certainly smashing out 12, you want to either slow the movement down or think about making a harder variation of it. Ooh. I'm sure you're all feeling it back at home. We're almost getting ready for the towel pull-ups. Kurt Dyer is saying for the videos on shoulder and back pain, he's passed them on to his mum. She's in her mid-70s and has started on the back exercises to relieve her pain. You're changing lives over here, guys. Great to hear, mate. Very happy to hear that your mum is enjoying them too.
Good work. Just tell her to take it really easy. Light and consistent. Tell her to say that if I can hear it.
Yeah, Rad was just saying there, Kurt, just to make sure your mum takes it light and easy. Consistency is key with these things. She can take them as easy as she needs as long as she keeps doing them.
People in their 70s, you can pass this on. People in their 70s that haven't done exercise respond, like they're never going to get the same results as someone that starts in their 50s or 40s or 30s. But just by doing some kind of movement with weights that you think that's nothing is infinitely better than what they've done for their whole lifetime, which is usually nothing. Pass that on.
Yeah, guys, Rad was just saying, for people in their 70s who haven't exercised before in their life, they aren't going to get as great a results as someone who started in their 30s or who is in their 30s or 40s or 50s. But you might see, you know, all the old women gas bagging about at the gym lifting these tiny little weights. That is infinitely better than what they've done throughout their lives and doing nothing at all. It just comes back to that age-old requirement of load management. Load management is super important, especially if you haven't exercised before. Your risk of injury is a lot higher. So you want to take it slower, but you can still get into it. You can still make changes. Kurt Dyer is saying, yeah, she's easing into it. She's pretty active, so she digs it. Hell yeah, cool. Good on you, Mrs. Dyer.
Oh my God.
We've just finished round 2 of the supplementaries, tribe. Got one more round of these to go. One more. One more round. You beauty. Oh, and then you've got the side hand plank. Good thing you only hold that for up to 20 seconds each side. Deep breaths, tribe. Getting ready.
Okay.
IVTT is saying, I'm not as flexible in the mornings. I guess it's because I get up at 7:22 in the morning just to do the Unity workout. Otherwise I'd be getting up at 8:20. Well done, Ivy. That's what dedication, consistency will do for you. Every morning, getting up, staying on that bandwagon, and you will see those results. She's saying it is good though, workout before work. Yeah, getting it done is a really good feeling knowing that you've completed that 1 hour a day that you're going to dedicate yourself. Maybe an hour and a half for all those doing our flexibility or mobility routines afterwards. Knowing that you've achieved that 4% of your day that you need to, that's dedicated to your health, your body, your movement, feeling good.
Oh, God.
Ivy, when I started here as a member, I used to do the 650 class and my mobility and flexibility got a lot better. But then when I started working here, I used to jump into the midday sessions. And just having that extra time throughout the day to move around and warm up, yeah, my flexibility was a lot better. But you can still make them gains no matter what time of day. Plus, if you're doing it in the morning like you are now, it means you stay flexible and mobile for the rest of the day. Speaking of mobile, look at that. Is anyone else doing the hero stretch like Rad is? I'm not sure if I meant to go over there and help him. You stuck? In this position, tribe, don't push into this position if you're not squeezing your glutes throughout the stretch at any point. You need to get this stretch through the quads and the hip flexors, not the lower back.
Couldn't do that a year ago.
There you go. I know a lot of people find what restricts them the most in that is just their ankles.
Yeah.
They can't sit on them, they can't lean that far back. And hey, that's just where you're the tightest.
I couldn't go past that there a year ago. That was the absolute best I could do.
Ooh, alrighty tribe. Let's get ready for the tower pull-ups.
Okay.
Here we go. Remember, you can make this a little bit easier by just pushing slightly more through the feet. Not too much though. We're not here to make a mockery of it. But to get those last few reps with good technique, just that little extra assistance can come in handy. Yes, tribe, keep it going, push it out. Yo-B-O-T.
Oh my God.
Well done, tribe. We're into our side hand planks now. And we're on. Looks like we're going to get started and get them done and dusted. Remember to push away from the ground hard with that hand. You might feel this through your obliques and through your core a little bit, but this is primarily for the shoulder. A great stabilizer exercise for the shoulder. Swapping sides. A little bit of a breather. Going to get ready for the next set. Ivy's saying that she can do that hero stretch in the evenings, but not in the mornings. I can do a chest to floor pancake in the evening too. Morning, not so much. Nice one, Ivy.
I do close to an hour and a half of my movement training before I do this. So when I start, I'm not in a good way at all, but I start every day with about 10 minutes of foam rolling and trigger point release. And if I don't do that, I'm useless. I'm not even half as flexible as I am when I have done it.
And we're into the other side, tribe. Yeah, by this point, by the time we start our workouts, right, it's already done an hour and a half of movement, mobility, trigger point, training. He's well and truly warmed up and ready to rock and roll. Swapping sides now, tribe. You can hold yours for a little bit longer if you like.
If you grip the floor hard with your fingers, it increases the activation of the rotator cuff. So you should never just place your hand on the floor relaxed. You should always grip as hard as you can. And that will increase rotator cuff activation and stability.
Spot on. We're into our last round now, tribe. Here we go. Pushing away from the ground, gripping the ground with the fingers. On to our last side now. Yo, B-O-T. Tribe, what a workout. Whew. That was a tough one.
Oh, that killed me.
It was a long one too. That went for the full hour. And now we've got our stretchies. Tribe, if you've got work to rush off to or a meeting that you have to get onto and you want to skip your stretches, don't. Do your stretches, be late for the meeting and tell your boss that Will Purcell said it was okay. Just like Rad was mentioning yesterday, although he does some specific stretches, you can, and so was I, you can do these stretches that you feel like you need the most improvement on. That doesn't mean the easiest stretches or the stretches you enjoy the most. These stretches you need the most improvement on. Yeah, Richie liked that one. Richie's saying lol to the tell your bosses it's okay. I think he might use that one today. This is always a good stretch as well. You can see Rad is leaning right forward, deep squat with the heels flat, getting all the way through the ankles, knees, hips, lower back, all the way up through the back. I like to do this one if I just can't be effed to hold a stretch. I just sit in a deep squat and chill out there. I usually have to prop myself against a wall though. So I don't fall over.
Oh.
Richard is saying, we do not take responsibility for the consequences. Yeah, if your boss doesn't like that excuse and you lose your job, I didn't do it. Sweet baby Jesus. What stretches are you guys working on, tribe? Let us know. That is if you're not a hot, sweaty mess and don't mind getting your keyboard all messed up. $30 likes, that's a pretty good result in the end, tribe. Well done. Getting that love coming in. I'm excited today. I get to get under the bar, do some benching. Actually figure out what I'm doing for this. For a lot of people that I've been having calls with our UMS online subscription, some of the more popular questions are how long do the phases go for and how long should I take? Or should I just keep repeating the weeks over and over? And of course, as you guys all know, these phases are designed to last for 4 weeks. After that, the body, the brain starts to become a bit complacent and plateau. But what I've been telling everyone is especially that first week, that's like a discovery week or a learning week. You want to take it a little bit easier in the first week because you want to put your mental energy and effort into perfecting the technique optimization. So you might have to take it a little bit too easy in those weeks to get a good workout. But if it does take you maybe even 2 weeks to really understand the movements because they're new to you, that's when you can start to push these workouts to that 5th week that you can see in the program cards, or the 6th week, if it takes you a little bit longer to get used to the movements and you feel like you're not getting those gains until that 4th week. Of course, if you also hit week 4 and you still feel relatively fresh and you're not too tired, then yeah, go add an extra week on.
Oh, man.
Once we get to that 6th week mark though, that's when we really start to see the gains and the results kind of plateau and drop off. So I certainly wouldn't recommend going any longer than 6 weeks. Ivy TT is saying, middle splits is perfect for checking work emails on laptops. Yes, the entire day is just a mobility session when that happens. This is a really good stretch. I've had to improve this stretch quite a bit because I've been doing the ankle mobility video that we posted last week, that Rad posted last week onto our YouTube channel. This is the position you need to get in to kind of really work into your ankle and your foot with the massage ball. and I was like, oh, this is already a stretch. MS Gamer is in the house. Yo! Yo, right back at you. Thank you for jumping in. We just got an extra like as well. I wonder who that was. Cheers, buddy. Remember, tribe, if you're ever looking for a little extra reading, you can always scroll down into the description of this video and check out our at-home workout blueprint, the flexibility blueprint, the strength, and also the nutritional blueprint as well. And if you're looking to level up your gym game, your home gym game, we also have links for the Theragun, the rumble rollers, black balls, resistance bands, wooden gymnastics rings, and parallettes. And you can purchase those so you can level up your home gym game. Well,
See you tomorrow, everyone.
that's it from Rad, and that means that's it from us for the day. Well done, tribe. Congratulations on another pumping workout. I hope all your t-shirts out there survive the day. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you back here, same time, same place tomorrow. Peace.
Health is about performance, not just body image.
You better be willing to accept what you're going to have to do to get there.
We'll start focusing on movement goals, strength goals, flexibility goals.
When you nail that skill, it's there forever.
The body image goal doesn't get you that
It's the
far.
consistency and frequency that's going to get you there. It's not the intensity.
There's no shortcuts to mastery and movement. Destination doesn't change overnight, but your direction will.
The gym is not the place to beat up the body that you hate. It's the place to build the body that you love.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.